The ceasefire agreement outlines provisions for hostage exchanges, yet its implementation faces significant last-minute challenges. These obstacles underscore the complex dynamics within Israeli leadership and coalition politics. While the ceasefire represents a positive development, it does not ensure a comprehensive resolution to the ongoing conflicts. Future negotiations remain essential to tackle deeper political issues and ensure accountability. The entry of foreign journalists into Gaza is crucial, as their presence could validate and amplify the narratives reported by local Palestinian journalists. This may foster a wider understanding of the humanitarian crisis. The confusion surrounding Biden's proposal highlights a disconnect between U.S. leadership and the realities on the ground, illustrating the complexities of foreign diplomacy. The absence of immediate action raises important questions about its effectiveness. The impact of the incoming Trump administration on Israel's stance regarding previously rejected terms illustrates a pivotal shift in U.S. foreign policy dynamics. Domestic political pressures in Israel have played a critical role in this transformation. Analysts contend that Israel's recent military successes against Hamas and Hezbollah have altered its negotiating position, instilling a sense of confidence to declare victory. This has complicated the peace process and led to new agreements. The dynamics between Trump and Netanyahu reveal a complex interplay of personal interests and international relations, highlighting Trump's prioritization of his agenda over regional stability. Recent Israeli actions in the West Bank, including land appropriations, have escalated with minimal international repercussions, raising critical questions about the effectiveness of current diplomatic strategies. The issue of hostages stands as a pivotal negotiating point. The release of both Israeli and Palestinian hostages could significantly shape Trump's approach to Middle Eastern policies. The perspectives of U.S. and Israeli officials have shifted from outright refusal of negotiations to an acknowledgement of the necessity for agreements, marking a significant strategic change by the end of November. The ramifications of the military campaign are concerning, as some officials advocate for the complete dismantling of Hamas, raising questions about the sustainability of such actions and the future governance of Gaza. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's remarks suggest a dual interpretation of Israel's military campaign, offering justification for continued military action while simultaneously acknowledging strategic failures that haven't received sufficient media attention. The Trump administration must navigate complex relationships with various factions, including pro-Israeli supporters and isolationists, to maintain a balanced foreign policy approach. This diversity complicates decision-making processes. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza is dire, characterized by a lack of basic necessities and collapsing infrastructure, raising grave concerns about the region's viability for its residents. This situation presents serious ethical and political dilemmas. The historical context of mass displacement in Gaza, particularly post-1948, significantly illustrates the region's complex demographic and political landscape. Understanding this history is vital for ongoing policy discussions. The potential for reconstitution relies heavily on international support, reminiscent of UNRWA's assistance during the late 1940s. This historical precedent underscores the importance of external aid. The annexation of territories, especially in the West Bank, raises critical questions about Israel's identity as an apartheid state. This reality complicates prospects for achieving a democratic and secular state. The U.S. political landscape, particularly under Biden's administration, significantly influences perceptions of Israeli actions. Historical events highlight the intricate relationship between U.S. interests and Palestinian rights. The inertia of Arab states amidst ongoing violence is crucial for understanding the lack of response to Israel's actions. This complicity considerably impacts the current situation. Biden's steadfast support for Israel marks a notable departure from previous administrations, reflecting deep-seated racial animosities and increased Islamophobia since 2001. Concerns have arisen regarding the Biden administration's actions and the potential erosion of a rules-based international order, particularly with respect to humanitarian issues in Gaza.